Hey there and welcome back. This is my beautiful, wonderful friend Elise, and this is a super impromptu thing that I asked to videotape because she is into tarot and she wanted to very kindly give me a reading because we're bobbing through life. Tell me about the two decks that you brought here today.
We're doing an impromptu tarot reading. These are what I had in my backpack. Okay, so this one is the Animal Spirit deck. It's by this artist, Kim Kranz. She has really, really cool illustrations, and she even designs snowboards, actually.
Oh, really?
So these are like all of the tarot cards redone from the perspective of animals, which is cool because it's like a little easier to understand. So all of the animals are like sorted by elements. So there's like earth animals, there's water animals, fire animals, and air. That's the one I forgot.
I see.
Yeah.
What's your animal that you most resonate with in the deck?
So my year spirit animal is a spider, which I really love because it's like about spinning a wheel that will support you and the people that you love, financially and spiritually, and I don't know, it's just accounting for all of these different things. There's ones for each month. So right now mine is the earthworm, which is all about humble beginnings and basically being a novice and having a beginner's mindset and just being patient with the starting out process. And then this one is the new one that I got. This is by an illustrator, an artist I found through Instagram, named Blind the Sun. She does really, really beautiful, these ones are kind of dark, which I love. So there's, this one's the more standard deck where there's cups and pentacles, but her creatures have 3 eyes.
Oh, I love how they're wood print, kind of. Yeah.
Wood block kind of style. And this one's really cool because there's okay, my favorite part, there's gold trim. So after you do a reading and play with these, there's glitter in your hands.
Oh, nice.
Just to add to the magic.
That's amazing.
So maybe we can do both, but let's do the animal one first.
Thank you for doing this for me, by the way.
I'm not a professional tarot reader. I just do this for my own self-reflection and with friends. So let's see. Shuffle the cards for however long you want.
Should I be thinking of stuff?
Oh, okay, yeah. We have to pick what kind of spread you want to do.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might want to do either past, present, future, or the year one.
Okay, let's do animals for the year one.
Okay.
Dragonfly. Okay, this is your September. October, owl. November, the eagle. This is my September card.
Oh, I'm picking a lot of birdies here.
Yeah. The peacock.
Ooh, hey.
February bear.
Interesting. I'm like, I wanna
These
feel.
are all air, and then you flip to the earth. Whoa. Horse. April butterfly.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
I know. The vulture. I love the vulture. How glowing.
I'm very air-based, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here.
The moth. So July, your birthday month.
Oh my gosh. I feel like this one
High stakes.
Yeah, this one needs to call to me.
Ooh, dope. The tiger.
Ding, ding, ding.
That one's fire, so it's really fitting.
Have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yeah. I'm always Fire Nation for life. But after the dictator just died.
I love Prince Zuko.
Oh, the best.
So troubled.
So troubled, indeed. And then one more.
August. Okay, and then for the whole year.
Okay, for the whole
end with some fire energy.
Year.
Let's see.
Oh. Yeah.
The Nightingale. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I've never gotten that card.
Oh yeah?
Here you go.
I feel good. I don't know. This vulture, from not knowing anything about this deck, I'm uh-oh. I guess because I guess
because it's scary looking,
or because vultures are always connotated with death, or or carrion, or they're kind of dirty. I guess.
The dragonfly. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through.
This is very true.
Yeah, does it resonate?
It resonates because I've just been really restless lately, and I haven't been able to put.
Just punch myself.
energy anywhere.
Okay, well, are you familiar with like the feeling like when you see clearly, or like when you feel like in tune with like the magic of the universe?
You know, I'm not sure, because like sometimes it feels like I've just committed to like driving a car off a cliff or something. I'm not sure if that's like the universe guiding me, or like me feeling I have no other choice but to like put my foot on the gas and just keep on going. You know what I mean? Like that's how I kind of felt at our last place, where I was just like, this is the way it's gonna be.
Just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Well, do you know like what's on the other side of the cliff?
No.
The owl. I feel like owls are like usually associated with like wisdom, all-seeing kind of. October. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon. How can it further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world? Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. Cool. So, when in balance, generous, trusting, and secure. When out of balance, money quarrels and scarcity.
Oh, that sounds scary.
To bring into balance, an offering. I guess it's just kind of like an offering that puts you back on that like generous, trusting, like compassionate kind of mindset.
So no blood sacrifice. I'm kidding.
Whatever
Elise told me to. No.
Whatever this boon brings you.
Yeah.
But that's promising. Okay, the eagle's like a super powerful one. It's the end of the air one, so it's like the top bird.
Top dog, top bird.
So the noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. Dude, that's awesome. There's like tons of air energy and like you're a fire energy, so it's like you gotta balance that. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation.
Oh.
The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child.
Oh.
When in balance, bright, radiant, and challenges. And when out of balance, controlling. To bring into balance, step into the unknown.
That feels good. I mean, like, it's a very gray period for me right now, and it's very amorphous, so I don't know. I like how everything is like kind of like figuring out what the heck I'm doing, and then maybe hopefully culminating in some sort of transformation.
Peacock.
Proud is what I think of first.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, confident and kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations. To bring into balance, meditation on navel.
I still have like a lot to grow as a person, because like I still feel like I do hold grudges, and I do feel like that pettiness sometimes.
Really?
Sometimes.
I never see that when I talk to you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's good. Maybe I'm introspecting too much on myself then.
Well, I don't know what goes on in your head, but
Girl. It's a freaking labyrinth in here.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the peacock energy will help you to like digest it. January, okay, so the new year, 2021. The spider is the creator of prosperity through life's work, or the dharma. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented, and soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry, and abundance follows. So when in balance, appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. When out of balance, discouraged, tired, and forlorn. To bring into balance, playful creativity.
I don't know, everything's like calling towards like a creativeness.
the more you like understand yourself, accept yourself, like through like this like eagle energy and like the peacock, then you can like create like what's true to you. And that's where I feel like that's where prosperity is going to come out. Like it has to be like just genuinely like from you.
Yeah. Now what's this big bear energy about?
The bear, waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes and the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. So when in balance, inner strength and a yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, and heaviness. To bring into balance, movement and exercise.
I can see like the ebb and flow of the journey here. It's like maybe things will be work out. Like I think like things are going great, and then maybe I hit a roadblock or something, and it like I have to be reminded that it's not always going to be up. It's going to be like up and down sometimes. What is your interpretation? I'm very curious as well.
I just focus on like the qualities and stuff that like when in balance. This buildup is kind of like you come to the spider. So like the earth elements also have to do with like the physical world and like material things and stuff like that. So maybe like with the spider, you're gonna start creating a bunch of stuff. Something new will like come out of that. It's like winter wanes, so like all the like ice is melting, and then you're gonna like start to see like just a new path is gonna open up. These ones, they get like more far away.
Yeah.
Like it'll have a totally different meaning when you get to that point. Yeah. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck.
I've always felt like I had horse energy because my zodiac in the Chinese zodiac is a horse. Elise asked if I were ever to want to be in charge of my own business, and like one day, yeah, but I still have to find something that I think I'm passionate about to put effort behind.
With horses, I always think about like freedom and like a wildness and like whatever work you end up doing. I just imagine like an open field where like you can kind of just have the freedom and like the trust to like go where you're gonna go. You have ownership over like the outcome, and like that's the way that you're gonna learn. The butterfly, undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, either a meal, a practice, or a prayer, done at the same time and place, will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. So when in balance, cheerful and graceful, and when out of balance, fragile and frustrated, following a daily routine to bring into balance.
I think like I can apply this to like for all of this. I've been trying to get into a daily routine lately, and when I don't exercise, I get really like
Feel like off.
Yeah.
Like routines are like super helpful. You need some sort of constant that you can like fall back to and like just feel like a sense of stability. Routines are nice because you don't have to think about them and you can just like do, and it's like kind of like marking all your boxes kind of.
It's like muscle memory but for your spirit.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. This one's like, okay, I didn't know air is the element of the heart, but what do you think about this part? It's like, so this one's about transformation, either through love, like relationships, or your job.
I feel like I've gotten 3 specific ones about change. The eagle is about like the journey and seizing.
The transformation of karma.
Right. And then like the bear is like
the seasons kind of.
Yeah. And then now the butterfly is the transformation of like almost like the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the heart. Let's do the vulture.
Ooh, the one that I'm most.
I think the vulture is like a lot of good stuff happens from like the dark ones. They may be tough, but that's where you grow the most, I feel like. The guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. So the vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is a blessing in disguise. When in balance, clarifies, reveals wisdom. When out of balance, dramatic and aggressive. To bring into balance, clean your space with sage. Maybe there's like something toxic or like deathly.
But it's right after my beautiful rebirth as a butterfly.
It's just like in order to support that, you have to like let go of some of the moth. Impulsive, hasty, and wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. Man, this feels too real.
Yeah. Sorry. As you're talking to me, my spirit is like,
yeah. I feel it in myself too. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. One in balance, enthusiastic, whimsical. When out of balance, idealizes others or jittery. And to bring into a balance, finish a project.
Like, honestly, I kind of feel like this should be my like year one, because like this is so for real.
Maybe it's like, this is like for the year moving forward. Maybe it's just a reminder, like, okay, keep this in mind, like finish projects. I've been trying to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Get like addicted to the process of like finishing it and like enjoying creating that thing that you did. Like, it's not the yearly one, so like maybe focus on the other stuff for the year, and then it'll come back and like maybe be familiar, but it's just like a reminder.
Yeah.
Let's get to the tiger.
Okay, birthday month.
Fire energy. Tiger. The lunar force, ease and darkness, and feminine energy. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, and fears nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power.
I'm also like majorly a nighttime person, so this like
fitting.
Yeah.
It also has the same like crescent moon on its like third eye, like as a horse. When in balance, passionate, strong, and sensual. When out of balance, overstimulated. To bring into balance, Trataka, which is candle gazing.
Oh.
So you're gonna spend a lot of still nights gazing into candles. Let the fire illuminate you.
Like, it reminds me of that poem, like, tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. I wish, like, have you heard that one?
I don't know, it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I want to know the end. August.
Cheetah.
The cheetah. Solar force, action, and achievement, and masculine energy. Interesting.
Oh.
So you have feminine energy and then masculine energy. Both cats.
That and like they're both fire?
Yeah, both fire cats. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah, it shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum, so if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to why before you start running. When in balance, achieves anything, boundless energy, and when out of balance, impatient and competitive. To bring into balance, reconnect to purpose.
Almost like the horse in terms of like momentum, because like I totally get like, as we talked about before, like decision paralysis, and then sometimes I just like pick a random direction without thinking and just like
want to start on
right,
something.
Exactly.
The nightingale, it's pretty. It speaks to like the nocturnal side of you.
I know, I got like a lot of birds in the beginning, and then like it kind of,
and then it goes to like earth and like the nightingale. So for your whole year, the nightingale represents fearless voice, speech, and communication, or song. So the song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable under the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. So when in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness, When out of balance, shy or a lump in the throat. To bring into balance, music.
Whoa, this is intense. Because like, yeah, like I mean, I've always been one to like swallow my own feelings for like the greater good or like what other people think. But like during this period, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do, which has been a weird exercise because I don't think I've like truly thought about what I want to do in the greater scale.
When do you feel like that lump in your throat or like shy? Can you think of like moments where you like maybe have something to say but you're not saying it for whatever reason?
Yeah, definitely.
Like why?
Because I'm always worried about what the other person will think. Sometimes like you just need to be like, not like harsh, but like, no. I think this is tying into my inability to say no.
You're like trying to help, but then also like, then you get stuck in something that you don't want. I feel like you need to find your own inspirations that align with you. I feel like I learned a lot about that just by working with people where they're like, because you get feedback like that from a lot of people where it's like, oh, I think this, I think that, I think that. But ultimately, like, you're responsible for your own work and like you choose what feedback to listen to and how to incorporate it. And
yeah.
Okay, what kind of situations or like communities do you feel like you are the most like sing-songy or like speaks freely with kindness?
Communities?
I imagine like when it's singing and Nightingale, I imagine like Snow White or like some Disney princess, which I feel like you have like a vibe of that sometimes. But yeah. Like I would pay attention to like when you feel more like that, you can be that and like not worried as much about like what people think.
Yeah. I mean, I think like that in terms of like what communities, it's like my chosen like group or like chosen family, I guess. Like with friends like you, like people I'm close with, I can just be like, blah, whatever, here's what I think. But like with like, I don't know, like with work sometimes or like speaking to like elders or something, you have to, you know, put more, not like a face, but like be more staid in what you say.
Fearless voice.
The fact that that's the theme for the whole year is like powerful versus like if any one of these other ones were for the whole year, I'd be like, I don't know. So that was my fun impromptu reading with Elise. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are interested, you can also follow her on Instagram as well. She's a very dear friend of mine, and she definitely did not have to spend as much time as she did talking me through all the animals. So I hope you found this video entertaining. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. But if not, hopefully you find more interesting content. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one and have a great weekend. Bye.
Okay. Wait, can we pause?
Yeah, absolutely.
Restart the reel. Okay. I'm just getting used to it.
Okay, no, please.